All right, hey guys, what's going on? It's Mike. So today I'm going to do a video in support of my friend Erod212 in his 800 plus subscriber contest video. He wants to talk about pressing, and it's a very interesting subject indeed. When I think about pressing, way back when I was a little guy, like this, pressing was taboo. It was you don't want to do that to your books. That was called, restoration almost. But it's been proven over time that it's not restoration. CBCS and CGC and PGX, they all press your books for you before they grade it, and it's an acceptable form right now of preserving your books, upgrading, making them look prettier. The best way I can describe it is this. If you buy a brand new car, brand new, with 5 miles on it, that thing's a 9.8, potentially. It's got to be a 9.8 or 9.9. You buy a used car, maybe it's 3 or 4 years old, maybe it's got 50,000 miles on it. There's going to be some maybe defects on it. But if you take that car and you wash it, you take that car and you get a nice high, I don't know what I'm trying to think of. You wax it, get that sheen going really good. You get your armor all out. You spray your tires, get that black tire shining really nice. You wash your windows. You vacuum it out. You clear out your dash, clean your dash. You get your brushes into your vents, clean all that stuff out. And you made your car look awesome. Maybe put a little spray in there, make it smell better. You made your car a lot better, all right? It's more appealing. And that's what pressing does. Pressing makes your book more appealing. And it takes out minor defects. So with a scratch on your car, it's color breaking. There's not much you can do unless you get a paint pen and color it in and get it out. But if you do that to a comic book, well, that's restoration. But if you can smooth it out and shine it up, well, that's okay. That's still good. It makes it even better, especially if you're trying to sell that car. So a few examples I have. Now, I got 3 books right here that I just had Erod press, and all 3 of these are Amazing Spider-Mans, and they're going to go off to get John Romita Sr.'s autograph. So one example I'm going to show up here is Amazing Spider-Man 50. It's iconic red cover, all right? Look at it, the thing's gorgeous. Yeah, it's awesome, all right? But there's a lot of unpressable defects, a lot of color breaks that are on this book. And to me, this is what kind of adds to the charm. Actually, I didn't want too many of them because then it would be nasty. It would be like, you take that old car and you shine it all up and it's got rust and shit all over it. You can't get that out. Well, you got a clean car, but it's still shitty. I wanted this one to present better, all right? So it had a lot of ripples, kind of like the new comics we can buy today. I got one around somewhere. And the paper quality is so shitty that it's rippled. Well, pressing will take that paper quality and make it flat and make it awesome. So that's what Erod was able to do with this. All right, there was a few dents that, he was able to handle. All right, but some of them are so deep that you really can't do much. You got to be careful with an old book too. It's not like a new one where it's solid and sturdy. This one here, this had a lot of pressable defects on here, and it just made it look awesome. This is ASM 39. I'm super excited to get this signed by Romita, being his first work on ASM, and it is gorgeous. All right, it's got a few creases. You can see a big one right up here. And, a pressing's not going to take care of a corner ding. There's another corner ding. But man, this book is beautiful now. He also was able to clean it up on the back, because a lot of the times this is where the problem is on your back that you don't even notice. But this was more of a tannish color, and bam, look at that. All right, now it's off-white. It's not white, because there's the backing board. That's white, but now it's off-white. But it was more tannish like this in the corners. Did an awesome job. I really thank you for that. And the last one I got to show you, and be careful with this because, oh fuck. You gotta be careful with these Mylars because they're so rigid. They'll eat your book right up. The last one I want to show you is ASM 59. And again, this was another higher grade book to begin with, but he just made it like ice. You know, it came back like ice. This is first MJ on the cover, and it came out absolutely gorgeous. Now, a pressing's not going to take care of right here. You know, you can't add bits and pieces to the cover. That's restoration. But he just made this look gorgeous. I got two other books over here that he did for AG Surfer. All set, ready to rock and roll. Sending off for Amita. So we wanted to ask about 5 books that we would like to get pressed in the future. I got a lot. I want to do basically all of my key ASMs and anything that comes in under number issue 20. One of the ones that I thought that I was just going through, and I said, you know what, this could be a really good candidate for a press. It's nice and flat as it is, almost. I can get it flatter with a little help. It's got a couple bends in it, but they're not color breaking. So over, you know, it's there. You go, right there. See all those bends? Something like that could possibly come out. They're not color breaking, and this is the second appearance of the Punisher. Now on the back, on this dork's face over here, see on his forehead, now he looks like a Klingon. Well, let's not make him look like a Klingon. Let's make him look like a dork. And let's get that right. That's something that could happen. This is a candidate that I will definitely send off to Erod to get pressed. Look at that. He even has the Marvel value stamp. So I will send that off to Erod, and we'll get that pressed at some point. Another book that I want to send off to him is this one here. This is DC Comics number 47. DC presents Superman and the Masters of the Universe. Now this thing is sweet ass right now. This is probably an 8.5, 90, 92, somewhere in that ballpark. It's got a few little dings and dents. Now with the Mylar, you're not going to really see it, but with Erod's help, I could get that out. One of the big ones I see right here, and it's not really a big one. It's just a very minor thing. I don't know if I'll be able to get the light right, but it's, oh, right there. Right there. You can see it. See it? Right by the S. That's something that Erod might be able to handle on that. He can handle a lot of things, that's for sure, because if you watch Big E's, he gave Big E's a 4 grade bump. 4 freaking grades. I mean, I think the book was like a 6.5 to begin with, so it went to 7, 7.5, 8, 8.5. I think that's where it came back, an 8.5. Unbelievable, the things you can do with a press. One thing you can't do, and I want to stress with it, is that you can't fix a color break. An example of a color break that I can give you, and this is a 365 ASM newsstand for all you friends out there who like the newsstands. But right on the side, right there, you can see that line where my finger is. That's a color break. He could maybe, there's a thicker book, so I'd be interested to see what he could do with that. And it's a very thick stock as well on the cover. Plus, it's got the hologram. So there's a lot of things going for this book that might be difficult, but Erod can handle that. I think, there's a couple, there's 2 indents, 3. I mean, I would say this book stands right now, the way it is, not going through the whole entire book. I would say this book stands at a 9.0. That color break is not going to come out, but maybe I can get a 9.2 if it gets flattened out a little bit. So that's an option for me. So that's what I got. I know it wasn't 5. I can show these two right here. This would be a good one too, actually, because let's pull it out. Hulk 377 is hot. It's a hot book. On the back over here, it's got some stuff, some indents right there. You see where the light is? Do they break color? I don't think so. On the front, right up above Spidey's head, right there. Okay, see that? That's kind of a deep crease, even though it may not break color. You might have a bitch of a time with that, but there's another one right here, and there's a few of them up here. So I'd be interested to see what this could happen. So if I win, this would be one of my 5 free books. I don't know. But anyways, Erod, congrats on your subscription, on your subscribers. Watch him as part of the New York Warriors once in a blue moon on Monday nights, but a man's got to work and he's got to get up early. And you see him on the Tuesday live auctions. He also does his own regular spot. Usually comes out Fridays, I believe, called Is It Slab Worthy? That's the other thing. So if you press your book and then you want to, I'm going to show this one because it's my good friend's Davis Comic Finds book. This thing's gorgeous. That's his ASM 129, 5.0, signed by Jerry Conway, and it's going to be shortly signed by John Romita. So if you have the time to do it, and you're going to get the autograph, and you want to get the autograph certified. I got all these autographs back here, but none of them have a COA. Nobody gives a really shit about a piece of paper COA. When people are buying an autograph, they like the case. This is what's telling them that this signature's legit. And it's giving you a grade as to what the book is. If you get the chance and you have the time, get your book pressed. It's only like $10 or maybe up to $12 now. It makes a world of difference. Now, don't do it for a book that's $5 that came out in 1983. It's not going to matter unless it matters to you. Because, if it's for your personal collection, then it should matter to you because your personal collection should be your best books. And so if you have that $5 book and it's got, kind of like this one here, the ASM 135 with some very noticeable different defects, and you're going to get John Romita Sr. to sign that, well, make it the best you can because A, you're paying $75 for his autograph, and B, you're spending $20 to have it slabbed, and 3, you're spending $20 to have it shipped back to you. So get the best results you can. Get your books pressed, especially if you want to keep them, or definitely if you plan on selling it. If it's a flip for you, you want to get the most bang for your buck. So you already got a lot of money going into it. You got $75, $95, $105. So make sure the book's worth at least, that. And then you get the grade, you get the signature, and you're golden. There's so many different things, different avenues you can talk about when it comes to pressing. But I'm a firm believer in it. I am a firm believer in Erod, in his ability. The New York Warrior crew calls him the master presser, and I believe it. I've seen it firsthand. So if you're on the East Coast, there's a lot of YouTubers who press. There's a lot of awesome pressers out there. Go to your local guy, okay? Well, go to Erod. But go to your local guy because it's less miles that the UPS guy has to deliver your book. Less chances. Erod's got the East Coast right now. Got him by fire, all right? And We're submitting books to him all the time. At least I am. He's taken care of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's probably done at least 10 books for me. He's got my ASM 300, a newsstand, up to a 9.4. Fucking awesome. My 571, the first Anti-Venom, the Artie Granoff, that awesome looking cover, freaking 9.8. Amazing. He's done a lot of great work. So check out Erod. Check out his Is It Slabworthy's on Fridays. Watch him on tonight. Watch him on Tuesdays. Excuse me, I got a belch. Oh, it's terrible. But anyways, maybe it's because I'm talking about a New York guy. You know, it's just a little gas. But check him out. It's a lot of fun. It's a new aspect to collecting as well. It's not just finding the book and reading the book and having the book. Now it's finding that back issue book, reading the book, owning the book, and then maybe making it better. You know, back in the day when I used to collect sports cards, you got a frayed corner or a crease. Well, the cards were so thick and so rigid. That was it. That's what it was. But now you have an opportunity to change the way a book looks without restoration. It just makes it look like that new car again. So that car that you bought that's 4 years old can look like the car that came off the lot today. So that's it. That's what I got to say. That's my entry video. Erod, I hope you like it. 16 minutes, 17 minutes right now. And until next time, guys, I'm going to talk to you later.